I love Asana, and as I started teaching people around the globe and a lot of people who are in person throughout the United States how to create routines, every person I worked with loved Asana. So that's the software that I'm going to explain how to use. You can totally apply this, so you can use it really, there's like unlimited places where you can put this, but I'll show you how it's going to look, okay? So having something, I have something called My Routines, and it's just organized daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, twice a year, and yearly. Now, as I'll show you mine, I added in things like every other week or every other month. If you have some routines that are a little different, you can totally tailor these to meet your needs. But the goal is to have something super simple. Okay, so what I want to do is once you create the framework with those categories, then you're gonna do a 10-minute brainstorm. And you're just gonna say, what are my meetings? What are my tasks, reports, networking activities, education, phone calls, things like that. Okay, so I'm gonna actually show you, I'm gonna zoom in and show you what mine look like. A lot of times people just wanna know, well, what do you put on your routines list? So inside of Asana, I have April's LearnDoBecome and Power of Mom. So those are 2 platforms I run. These are my professional routines. And it's just one, it's set up as one project inside of Asana. So the base level on the left-hand side, which I'll show you, that's where I have April's LearnDoBecome Power of Mom's routines. And then I'll just zoom in and show you exactly how it works. This is plain Asana. It's not a paid option, and this isn't one I necessarily need to share with the team. I think the team may have access to this the way I set it up, but it's not one that the team is in. Okay, so these are my daily routines, and I keep them really simple. So you want as few routines as possible, but you want to have a list where it covers what you're generally doing. So I put key project work first. In the next class, we're gonna get deep into projects, but the key project work and the 3 strategic objectives means those are the biggest 3 projects that Eric and I are working on this year. We went to a conference at the end of last year and assessed our whole business and looked at our goals 10 years down the road, 5 years down the road, all of that, and identified 3 major projects, major initiatives we could do this year that would totally change our business and our lives and help us be able to fulfill all of these dreams we've been having. Now, one of these strategic objectives is revamping our STEP program, which is actually what we're doing right now as we're going through the boot camp and getting ready for that. So right now I'm doing part of my key project work. Scheduled meetings and webinars, I'm just gonna put that on there because I wanna be remembering, yeah, part of my routine is I show up to multiple meetings, webinars, and classes. So I have several hours every week that are just booked for meetings, and they're on my calendar, and it doesn't matter, I don't need to clarify all of them on here. I just know that that's part of my routine. Leadership education. I love reading. I love taking courses, love taking classes. Eric and I are part of learning groups, and I like to read about 2 books a week. So audiobooks, books at the library, things I'm doing online, that's part of like how I take care of myself. And then email management. That's just part of my routine. I do that every day, keep it at 0 before I go to bed at the end of the day. Okay, next I'm just showing you my weekly and every other week. So this is where I'm getting a little bit more specific, like, okay, what are the meetings I'm doing? Planning meeting with Eric, the team, we send new ads to Jace, who does our ads. I have an April day, actually today is my April day, where I don't have any other meetings scheduled, at least for a chunk of time. So this morning I had nothing I had to do all morning, totally stayed in my pajamas till just about half an hour ago, and I got to think and plan and organize, and I took a bath and just enjoyed. And I do high-level project planning too, where I'm actually thinking because I don't have a lot of interruptions. So that's something I'm doing. I'm connecting with the community. I'm coming into our social media accounts. I'm writing posts, recording podcasts, a lot of different activities, which we'll talk about more. Facebook Lives, things like that. But every other week, we're really trying to focus on new ads, because as we're building our community, we're trying to show people new photos, new examples. We want to change the world with Command Centrals, and that means you have to have fresh marketing. So that's something that we have as our every other week. Then I just have monthly and every other month. So these are just things I'm checking in, things we're getting done, and quarterly, semi-annually, annually. And a lot of these are just like in-person meetups, longer meetings, things like that, that we have scheduled throughout the year. Okay, so it's not super long, but it's just a very simple list that I review every week and I look at it. Now, as you create your structure and then you're brainstorming all of your routines, I want you to then streamline as much as possible. I sat down with one of our new team members, and I was walking her through the boot camp as we were getting started. And as she created all her routines, I said, you know, as you want to streamline this, There may be routines on your list that you're thinking, well, I don't really need to do that personally. I can actually delegate that. So as you're brainstorming your routines, if there's any that are still on your plate, but that you could delegate, she just started typing delegate into her little list as a little reminder. So she doesn't have to delegate them right now, and that can become a project, that can become a task or a conversation piece, and we'll talk more about later how that all works together. But I love the idea of just writing delegate or delete the whole thing if you think, I'm tired of doing that, I'm not gonna do it anymore. But the goal is that you have one master list that you can review during each weekly review. You're going to feel amazing. It's going to be awesome. So thank you guys so much.